Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Papanikolaou. Picked it. Here we go. He gets it in there.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Evans. Fires the three. Here's Fall. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Fournier. He's covered closely. And there's the screen. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to Vizenkov. Back to Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. Clock at 6. Here's Vizenkov. A deep three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Outside Fournier. Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Pass to Vizenkov. Here's Evans. Here's the three. That shot is off. The ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
It's a 9-point spread. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Fournier for three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Even though it was well beyond the three-point line, Fournier is just such a smooth and effortless shooter. It looks routine for him.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for the away team.
Good on both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Evans. Off target with the three. Lets it fly. Nails the wide open jumper. He's got 5.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Inside. 40 seconds left in the opening quarter. The rebound by Vizenkov. On the wing, Fournier. 6 points for him. Pass to Fall. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Here's Papanikolaou. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Shots blocked. From behind the arc. That shot missing. Fires from way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 7. And we'll be back shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And Zizic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Kaycock. Can't connect from short range. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Lets it go from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
He drops it from range.
3 points.
He's got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
In transition. Here's Tucker. Pass to Morgan. With some arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Peters. Releases. To the wing on the left. Lets the 3 fly. The shot misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Zizic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the left wing. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The shot by Dorsey, no good. Outside Tucker. And they'll get another chance. Here's Kaycock. He's scoreless. Pass to Zizic. To the left side wing. There's the triple. Tucker, no good. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The shot by Dorsey, no good. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Dorsey. Looking to win the run. And the three-pointer goes. Dorsey's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too. .46 seconds left in the second quarter. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And the first half now in the books. Leading by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And thank you for joining us.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said, let's go now to our... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Evans in at the point. Outside Fournier. Pass to fall. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Here he goes. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And he gets the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8 points now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Fournier covering. The 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
To the middle. Here's Evans. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Evans has got 4 points in the quarter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Pass to Fall. Here's Evans. paint. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team. Ball.
First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. Fournier covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Evans. To the inside. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Fournier for 3. Drills it from deep. Fournier's got 9.
They've come into the second half with a renewed focus at the offensive end. Put in a lot of work and effort into it. Let's see if they can sustain it.
That's tipped. On the wing, Fournier. Launches a 3. And no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Pass to Evans. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Evans has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
And the visitors call time here. 1:09 left to play in the third quarter here. There's a screen. Down low. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Papanikolaou. Yet to see a basket. Here's Vezenkov. He's off on the layup. With the teardrop. And that one good.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. The rebound by Vezenkov. Vezenkov's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Evans. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And that'll do it for the third quarter. They're up by 8. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the 4.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morgan. Pass to Tucker. And a nice finish on the layup.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's Peters. Here's Dorsey. There's a screen. And the three off target.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Morgan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tucker. Off target with a jump hook. Here's Dorsey. Sends it home from three-point land.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
The three ball. Here's Kaycock. And it goes straight through with a swish. Here's Dorsey. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
So it's the home team now. They trail by 9. And he banks in the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Deflects the pass. And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Morgan. Outside Tucker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
They recover it. Launches it. He can't get it to go. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to Morgan. And here comes the break. Here's Dorsey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Peters. Fires the three. The shot, no good.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Pass to Morgan. And he gets that one.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
From downtown, Zizic with the rebound. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's Dorsey. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Dorsey's got 6 in the quarter.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
44 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
To the middle. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
4-3. So it's a victory for the road team in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Jones is out there with Brown, and it's Davies in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shot clock at 2, and play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Brown jams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's Evans. Excellent D that time from Jones. His 3-pointers off the mark. We're about 1 minute into the first. Kicks it out to Evans. Over Jones. Here's Fall. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Outside, Jones. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Papa Nicolau, and Jones over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
And here's the fast break. Brown kicks to Davies. Pass to Bonga. Driving the lane. Davies, the pass to Bonga. The 3. Cranes the 3-pointer.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Out to the right wing. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Count that bucket. Bonga's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
From deep, Evans doesn't get it to drop for him.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jones drives in. Here's Davies. They get it back. Jones kicks to Davies. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Davies has gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA Banks.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the drive.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Fournier against Brown. And Fournier is good for 3.
There's a reason why Fournier takes a ton of threes. He's pretty good at it.
There's the pick. Jones kicks to Davies. Jones in the post. Pass to Brown. Another shot. That's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Davies has gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. It's deflected. Covered by Evans. Pass to Davies. For the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. They lead by 11. After this, and welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
They've got Fall. Evans out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the 3. Poked away, all by himself. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Start it.
There's a screen. Pass to Dorsey. To the wing on the left. Shoots it. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
There's the drive. Washington, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the middle, here's Dorsey. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Lundberg. Still yet to score. And here is Washington. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one. And they're on the break. Here's Dorsey. No good there off the double clutch.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Lundberg shot's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And Poku does not have far to go to jam it down.
Here's Dorsey. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
A shot by Lundberg. No good. Now Dorsey to the inside. Off target with his three. Here's Lundberg to the wing right side. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The three. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. This one for three. Buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
And the D really on its heels on that possession. Didn't know what to do.
.110 left to play here in the second quarter. Jacks up a three. Pass to Washington. Here's Lundberg. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Back to Washington. Out to the wing. Tries yet again. Bangs home the trifecta.
Substitution on the court.
That'll do it for the first half. Leading by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot, please.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball. Really speaks to the focus and discipline.
Let's turn our attention to... And that's a halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. They've got Evans. Also, Evan Fournier out there. And it's Vezenkov in at the 4-man position. Pass to Bonga. Pulls from the top of the key. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Brown out there with Jones. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Papanikolaou, the pass to Fall. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Fall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Round down low. He's guarded by Fournier. Davies down low. Kicks it out to Jones. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Jones has got 5 now. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Vezenkov. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Davies with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Jones against Evans. Here's Vezenkov. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pass to Bonga. The 3 ball. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Outside Fournier. There's the pick. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Evans against Jones. 6 to shoot. And it's Evans missing. Evans has gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Here's Davies. From outside the arc. Fournier pulls it down.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Down low, Fall. And easy 2 points on the layup. Fall's got 8 points.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
They set the pick. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Misses in close. Davies kicks to Brown. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Davies. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Vezenkov. No good on the triple. From deep three-point land, And he recovers it. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Right wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left in the third quarter. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pakusevsky with the bucket.
His inside game is improving since he came into the league, and Poku does have some good footwork in the paint.
Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. He lays it in.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Lundberg. Pass to Pakusevsky. Here's Lundberg. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now, here's Washington. He's tightly guarded. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Peters. Takes the three. Lundberg grabs the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, Pokusevsky. The tray. Three-pointer. That one, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now, here's Washington. He's covered closely. No good from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Out left of the wing. Now Dorsey to the left side wing. Lock at 6. Here's Peters. Launches it. It doesn't go for him. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Lundberg. Off target from three-point range. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
There's 1:34 left to play in the final quarter. They set the pick. Shoots. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Okushevsky with the ball. Shoots the three. Sinks the triple. Okushevsky's got 5 points now this quarter.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
There's the triple. Traps in the tray.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And here's Washington outside. Now Dorsey, to end the drought, hits it from three-point range. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Okushevsky can't hit. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Outside Jones. Knocked loose. Finished off the break.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Jones.
Coordinating. First personal foul. First team foul.
Brown scanning the floor. From deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Defended by Jones. They set the pick with the drive. And the shot goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Bonga. Shot clock at 5. No good there. And he goes in for the dunk.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Ooh, it's stolen away. Ooh, ripped away. And they're running. And he buries his first look. Defended by Jones. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. There's the three. Hauled in by Brown.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it. The shake. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Jones. Pass to Bonga. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 5 points in the game.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Now here's Jones. Still no points. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls for him.
Shooting for the away team.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Brown inside, and a missed layup.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Jones. From outside the arc. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Here's the break. Soft touch off the glass.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
So as we end the first quarter, great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Washington right side. Pass to Lundberg. Fires it. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Off target from three-point range. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
The putback is no good. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Lundberg gets it to go. It's tipped, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You take a look at the home team. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at this visiting team, they're off to a really solid start, pushing aside those that doubted them in the preseason and proving they're capable of more.
Pokashevsky covering. Pass to Morgan. 6 to shoot. He tries for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Here's Washington. No points yet. There's a screen. The shot. Here's Lundberg. Checked by Tucker. The 3 is up. And Lundberg gets it to go.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
No problems knocking that one down. 6 points for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Washington drives in. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Pass to Morgan. Got a piece of it. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Washington against Tucker. Washington passes to Pokashevsky, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
It's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, BA.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Zizic with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
All sorts of time. Nice jump shot.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And that one is hammered home.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morgan. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw no good.
Alexei Pokusevsky taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here's Morgan. To the right side. Takes it inside. And he dunks it down.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. So we conclude the first half. Up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
23.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a... And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie?
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the home team. Well, thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Defended by Jones. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Three-pointer off the mark. From deep three-point land. On target from range. He's got 5.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
He takes it in. Got a piece of it.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Brown passes to Jones. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the deficit down inside single digits. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Good on the bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Bonga. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Unable to get that one. Hauled in by Brown.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Right side Jones. And that one's good. Jones has got 6.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And he makes it.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stand since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great markets, all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
Here's Bunga.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for your home team, Clyburn. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
From deep three-point land. That shot missing.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
To the paint. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. He has 6.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Right side Jones. A minute 15 left in the third quarter.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Bunga. For 3. Buries it from 3.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter, trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. The shot won't fall.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Brown drives in. And Brown with the stuff.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Inside. Off with the layup. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 9. We'll take a quick... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The 3 from Washington. No luck on that one.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And Washington powers it through.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
To the paint. And Lundberg gets it to go.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Lundberg's gone 5 for 7 shooting. Pokashevsky covering. Washington grabs the miss. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul, first team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fires from deep. Connects from downtown.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pokashevsky covering. Here's Morgan. Clock at 6. Hits the trifecta.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Washington. Off target at the rim. Washington's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And here's Pokashevsky. And they recover it. No good on the triple. Here's Tucker. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. They get it again. Here's Pokashevsky. And rejected. Now here's Tucker. On the take. Yes, it's good.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Away team foul. Number 45. First personal foul. First team foul.
50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The shot's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Puts up a deep three. That one no good. And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's 2-on-1. Finished off the break.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Here's Vazenkov. He takes it in. Off with the layup. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. And when I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the basket by Sangelli.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And they get it.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Over to the left wing.
Home team foul. Coordinating. First personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Outside Fournier.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Courtney, and stolen by Fournier. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's Vazenkov missing.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Shot clock at 6. Hackett, the pass to Corden. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Vazenkov. Tries again. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. There's 1:59 left to play here in the first.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he makes the first.
At the line for two.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
There's the three. Rebound by Shingelia. It's a 9-point spread. To the left wing. Here's Courtney. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Courtney's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
1:11 left in the first. Fournier gets a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
When you make a three on him, Fournier wants a little payback, and he gets it.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And stolen by Fournier. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Fall.
Home team foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fournier goes in. 4 on the shot clock.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
That one doesn't drop. Fires for 3. Courtney, that's good. 12 points for him.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Papanikolaou. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. They lead by 14. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Out to the wing, all alone, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Peters has got his first 2 points.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Count that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Tucker a screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Lets the 3 fly. A nice shot by Morgan.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Dorsey. Misses the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Stripped it away. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Peters. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And he drives in, and Tucker slams it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Milutinov. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Tucker. Here's Morgan. Covered by Evans. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results. And that's a huge shot there, the three-pointer and the foul. Not the kind of defensive play they were hoping for.
Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Makes it off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
To the right side. Here's Peters. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lets it go with a three. The rebound by Morgan.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And he gets it to go.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Offline with his three.
I mean, come on, jack that one in the face of some strong defense. You got to think twice about that next time.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And he banks in the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Dorsey. Nothing on the board. Puts up a three. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Now here's Tucker. Defense right on him. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Peters. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Peters has got 5.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Evans. And Evans throws it down hard.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They have to be better offensively. Shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the press. All right, fellas. That'll do it for our show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Outside Fournier. from downtown. Rebound by Shingelia. Shingelia's got 5 rebounds tonight. They've got Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the power forward. And that one, good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Here's Papanikolaou from outside off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's the break. The tray. Drains it from beyond the arc. Papanikolaou's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, we know this. Fournier is a multi-position guy, and how adept was that pass? Really nice.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Here's Papanikolaou. For 3, Fournier. Rebound by Shingelia. Shingelia's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Clyburn, who's guarded by Fournier.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And it's Vezenkov missing. Vezenkov's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Can't get the pass to Shingelia. Just his first attempt. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Outside Fournier. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Fournier's got 6.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And stolen by Fournier. And here they come. Here's Papanikolaou. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Clyburn. And that one drops.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Outside Fournier. To the middle. Here's Fall. Misses from short range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
To the wing on the left. Clyburn. Off target from outside. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Fall passes to Papanikolaou. Here's Vezenkov. Just 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
There's the steal. And here comes the break.
Hey, yo, right here.
For 3, Fournier. Rebound by Shingelia. Shingelia's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Clyburn. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. 32 seconds left to play in the third.
Hey, yo, right here.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Driving to the basket. Pass to coordinate. Shoots over Fournier. And the shot falls short this time. No one near him. Count it.
Evan Fournier.
Fournier's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 14. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Tucker a screen. Here's Morgan. No good with the triple. Morgan's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pass to Dorsey. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Tucker with the ball. Five on the clock. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Dorsey. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Here's Peters. Pass to Dorsey. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Peters has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Morgan. Morgan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause. Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And here's Tucker. Rob. Here's Peters. Good on the three-point shot. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Zizic passes to Morgan. Puts up a 3. A shot that time, not on target.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
And the wide open shot from Evans. Kept alive. Here's Milutinov. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Intercepted. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Peters. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Peters has got 5 points now this quarter. Peters has gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. Tucker with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Tucker. Here's Evans. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
That's tipped. From beyond the arc, Evans with the rebound. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Morgan, covered by Evans. Goes up on the wing, and it falls over the rim and in.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Morgan. Takes it inside. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. And Tucker kicks to Zizic. Here's Morgan. No good on the 3. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the 3. The rebound by Morgan. Fires from way outside. And so they get the victory here at home. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vazenkov in at the 4. Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Evans. Here's the pick. Outside Fournier. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brown against Fournier. Pass to Bonga. Five to shoot. Here's Brown. And at last, they get one to fall.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Fournier. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Out left to the wing. Here's Evans, defended by Jones. Takes a 3, knocks down the long J.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And there's a pick to the wing, right side. Here's Bonga. From outside, off the mark. Bonga has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Evans, defended by Jones. The 3, Evans, that's good. Evans has got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Jones drives in. Yep, that one's good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Papanikolaou. Out to the right wing. Pass to Evans. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Bonga. Four on the clock. The baseline J. The shot no good.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
They set a pick. The kick out to Fournier. Plenty of space. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Third team foul.
And he makes a first.
Jones. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Evans, defended by Jones. Outside Fournier. Pure from three-point range.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
They set the pick. .110 left in the first quarter of the game. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Fall. He's scoreless, and that's good. Evan Fournier for 3.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Bonga. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Pass to Evans. Here's Papanikolaou. And stolen by Brown. And they're pushing it up. There's a screen. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bonga. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. They lead by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
They grab their own miss. Here's Dorsey. Another shot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
They set the screen with the drive. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Dorsey. Misses the 3. This one for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. On Thursday, and then on Tuesday, just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Can't get it to fall.
Team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. In transition, here they come. Here's Pokashevsky. Tries again. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. He's guarded by Washington. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Lundberg. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Count the basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Over to the left wing. Here's Dorsey. Releases. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And there's a 3-second violation.
Away team ball.
He's guarded by Washington. Drives to the hoop.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And Pokashevsky gets it to go.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Down low, the steal. Out to the right wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
The ball goes to the away team.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Dorsey. 6 on the shot clock. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Dorsey. To the middle. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Lundberg. 3-pointer. They get it again. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Pass to Dorsey. To the wing on the left. Here's Peters. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thank you for joining us.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing.
Taking a peek now at the... And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Jacks up at 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Peters has got 5.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Away team foul. Number 77. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Lays it up and banks it in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Fall. Off target from outside. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Evans in at the point guard position. Pass to Bonga. Let's go with a 3. Fournier with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Brown passes to Bonga. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 7.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Vasenkov. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Jones, and the layup falls.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Jones has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Papanikolaou. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Inside. Tipped away. And they're on the run. Bonga. Pass to Jones. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. And he drives in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bonga. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Bonga's got 6.
They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
Has to fall. And the layup is good off the glass. Falls. Gotten his first bucket of the night. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Fournier against Brown. Count that one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Evans, defended by Jones. To the right side. Pulls it. The shot by Vasenkov, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Bonga. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. The shot misses.
They have the lead, but their three-point game hasn't been as effective as it was in the first half.
Fournier against Jones. Has to fall. Back to Fournier. Here's Fall. Misses the layup. Oh, got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Brown. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Fournier. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Bonga. And down it goes. 2 points. Bonga's got 8. Here's Papanikolaou. No made baskets yet. Pass to Vasenkov. Here's Papanikolaou. On the wing, Fournier. Defended by Brown.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Lets it go from deep. The shot that time not on target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 12. And right after this, we'll And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Peters. Drops in the three.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They set the pick. Here's Pokashevsky. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Pokashevsky's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. He launches a three. That shot off. Tries to save it. He's guarded by Washington. From the arc. Deflected. And here they come. Here's Lundberg. And he lays it in off the breakaway. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's Dorsey. He's guarded by Washington. To the inside. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Peters' shot is good.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
To the left wing. Washington left side. Pass to Pokashevsky. Here's Lundberg. There's the screen. From the wing. Offensive board. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
No one near him. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Over to the wing. Off target from 3-point range. Here's the break. Launches it. Peters' shot is good.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Pass to Lundberg. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Clock at 6. Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. And here they come. Here's Dorsey. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Lundberg. Back to Washington. Here's Lundberg. Picked by Pokashevsky. Here's Lundberg. No good with a layup. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. They set a pick. Peters. And that one is stuffed right through.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see. These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1:09 left to play in the 4th. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Dorsey. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. down, scanning the floor. Five on the clock. Sinks it from distance.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now here's Jones. Here's Bonga. Counted from distance. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a
everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Outside, Jones. Shoots the three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. lays it up and banks it in.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Singelia. Stolen. Here's Bonga. And a kind roll that time off the rim. Eyes that one fall. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Sinks that one from the post. Now Brown. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Phil Jackson. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Hackett. And it's off from three-point range. Brown outside. Beyond the arc. Cans it from downtown. Brown's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hackett, defended by Jones. Hackett, the pass to Singelia. Here's Courtney. Second shot opportunity. Here's Hackett. Shot clock at 5. Sweet little floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And here is Brown. 5 points in the game. From deep three-point land. Bonga, no good. Bonga's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Clyburn. And he stays with it. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Brown outside. It's intercepted. Hackett, the pass to Singelia. .104 left here in the opening quarter. Can't hit from in close. Here's Davies. Still without a basket. And the 3 off target. Here's Hackett. Clyburn sinks the three-pointer. He has 5.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
On the wing, Brown. Out left to the wing. And nothing is falling for him right now. One-on-one here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Home team foul. Bonga. First personal foul. First team foul.
.11 seconds left to play in the first. Jones with it. Goes up. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Clyburn. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this. Still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. On the new process.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 4. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And there's the defensive 3-second call.
The ball goes to the away team. Shooting for the away team.
And the technical free throw is good. Puts it up off the inbound. Good on the shot.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Okushevsky with the ball. He's against Tucker. Here's Lundberg, and they pick up 2. Lundberg's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
6 on the shot clock. On Thursday, then on Tuesday. Here's Lundberg. He's got 5. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And it's Washington missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Tucker can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Lundberg. 6 to shoot. With the drive. Basket counts. Lundberg's got 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, Pokushevsky. No scoring in this one. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. .152 left to play here in the half. Morgan can't hit it.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lets it go with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Tucker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Lundberg. Now, here's Washington. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Krusevsky grabs the miss. Here's Lundberg, guarded by Zucker.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lundberg. 7 points in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Morgan. Six on the shot clock. Driving inside. Chalk up 2 there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Krusevsky. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
20 seconds left in the first half. And here's Tucker. Going inside. Fires for 3. No good. Shot missing. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The visiting team, 22.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jones is out there with Brown, and it's Davies in at the 5. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
That shot off.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Bunga. The shot, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Courtney. And he's good on the 3-ball. Courtney's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Jones drives in. Two free throws coming up, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Sangelli's got his second bucket of the night.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Jones drives in. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
They set the screen. It's stolen by Jones. Inside. There's Davies. And a missed layup.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Brown. Puts up a deep 3. They get it again. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Hackett. No good with the layup. Pass to Davies. Just 5 on the clock. For the tie. That shot is off.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Third team foul.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Jones looking for an opening.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors on defense. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Davies. And it's in there. Davies has got his first basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
There's Brown with the 3. And that one is off. Here's Courtney. Pass to Sangelia. Here's Courtney. He's covered by Brown. 5 on the clock. Clyburn drops one in from the wing. He's got 10.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Bunga. Puts up a deep 3. He can't hit that time.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
At the line for the away team.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Sangelia. It's deflected. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Davies. Here's Bunga. It's good from long range. Bunga's got 5 now. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Leading by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Yep, it counts. Tucker with the ball. And he could not get that one to go. Folks, the coach's challenge has been wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. Now, he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Lundberg. And it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 6. And it's Zizic with the rebound. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Tucker. Here's Morgan. Tucker with the ball. From outside the arc, Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Number 24, first personal foul, first team foul.
That's good from Pokusevski.
Alexei Pokusevski taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Pokusevski. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the left side wing. Pass to Morgan. Over to the wing. And Tucker kicks to Zizic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Fires the 3. The rebound by Morgan. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. Lundberg grabs the rebound.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And here's Washington outside. And he recovers it. 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Love the effort. Absolutely love it. Keeping the play alive with his activity.
Launches it. And it's Zizic with the rebound. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to Tucker. Now Pokusevski. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Pokusevski's got 7 now in this quarter.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Zizic. He tries for 3. Unable to get that one.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Second team foul.
On defense, the visitors. A shot by Lundberg. No good. Here's Tucker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Tucker. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Morgan.
Number 24.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. A solid